The Odyssey by Homer, Book 5, Sweet Nymph and Open Sea. Dawn came up from the couch of her reclining, leaving her lord Tithonus' brilliant side with fresh light in her arms for gods and men. And the master of heaven and high thunder, Zeus, went to his place among the gods assembled, hearing Athena tell Odysseus' woe. For she, being vexed that he was still sojourning in the sea chambers of Calypso, said, O Father Zeus, and gods in bliss forever, let no man holding sceptre as a king think to be mild or kind or virtuous. Let him be cruel and practice evil ways. For those Odysseus ruled cannot remember the fatherhood and mercy of his reign. Meanwhile he lives and grieves upon that island in thraldom to the nymph. He cannot stir, cannot fare homeward, for no ship is left him fitted with oars, no crewmen or companions to pull him on the broad back of the sea. And now murder is hatched on the high sea against his son, who sought news of his father in the holy lands of Pylos and Lacedaemon. To this the summoner of cloud replied, My child, what odd complaints you let escape you. Have you not, you yourself, arranged this matter, as we all know, so that Odysseus will bring these men to book on his return? And are you not the one to give Telemachus a safe route for sailing, let his enemies encounter no one, and row home again? He turned then to his favorite son and said, Hermes, you have much practice on our missions. Go make it known to the softly braided nymph that we, whose will is not subject to error, order Odysseus home. Let him depart, but let him have no company, gods or men, only a raft that he must lash together. And after 20 days, worn out at sea, he shall make land upon the garden isle, Scheria, of our kinsmen, the Phaeacians. Let these men take him to their hearts in honor, and berth him in a ship, and send him home with gifts of garments, gold and bronze. So much he had not counted on from Troy, could he have carried home his share of plunder. His destiny is to see his friends again, under his own roof, in his father's country. No words were lost on Hermes the wayfinder, who bent to tie his beautiful sandals on, ambrosial, golden, that carry him over water or over endless land in a swish of the wind, and took the wand with which he charms asleep, or when he wills awake the eyes of men. So wand in hand he paced into the air, shot from Pieria down to sea level, and veered to skim the swell. A gull patrolling between the wave crests of the desolate sea will dip to catch a fish and douse his wings. No higher above the white caps Hermes flew until the distant island lay ahead. Then rising shoreward from the violet ocean, he stepped up to the cave. Divine Calypso, the mistress of the isle, was now at home. Upon her hearthstone a great fire blazing scented the farthest shores with cedar smoke and smoke of thyme, and singing high and low in her sweet voice, before her loom a-weaving, she passed her golden shuttle to and fro. A deep wood grew outside, with summer leaves of alder and black poplar, pungent cypress. Ornate birds here rested their stretched wings, horned owls, falcons, cormorants, long-tongued, beach-combing birds, and followers of the sea. Around the smooth-walled cave a crooking vine held purple clusters under ply of green, and 4 springs, bubbling up near one another, shallow and clear, took channels here and there through beds of violets and tender parsley. Even a god who found this place would gaze and feel his heart beat with delight. So Hermes did. But when he had gazed his fill, he entered the wide cave. Now face to face, the magical Calypso recognized him, as all immortal gods know one another on sight, though seeming strangers, far from home. But he saw nothing of the great Odysseus, who sat apart as 1,000 times before, and racked his own heart groaning, with eyes wet, scanning the bare horizon of the sea. Calypso, lovely nymph, seated her guest in a bright chair all shimmering, and asked,